There we have Simon Katic, age 35 and good average of 46. And he's a key for the Australians, particularly in the first 2 hours, because it may be swinging around, it may just nip around a little bit, and the Australians have to do everything they can to get through this first 2 hours.
Yes, and the conditions will be overcast for most of the day today. That is the forecast. Shane Watson has been such a consistent run getter for Australia in the last 12 months. Interesting to see how he goes. Dhoni attacking with 3 slips. I think the right ploy, because there will be some movement. This pitch might be a little too paced early on. And Zahir Khan will start the proceedings. India's most experienced bowler, the spearhead of the attack. 250 wickets for him in Test match cricket. And man of the match from the last game. So here's Watson on strike. Zahir on his way, buzzed round the ground. Plays the call, and away goes Zahir. On target. The length will be fuller from him as well.
Yes, as we can see here, already a little bit of swing, and I think Zahir Khan will be very dangerous for the Australian batsmen this morning. There's no doubt about that. I think he will be attacking the stumps, particularly to the right-hander. And given Sreesanth is there, he'll have a lot of weight on his shoulders this morning, Zahir Khan.
Goes after that, Watson. First runs on the board for Australia. And you can see this outfield nowhere as quick as the outfield in Mohali. We've had plenty of rain around. Just speaking to the groundsman this morning, he says there will be some moisture in the surface. Nicely picked away. He will get the boundary. Long chase for Zahir. Stuck his leg out, but that wasn't good enough.
And he manages to do that every time you try and attack the stumps. So every time you are tempted to attack the stumps, thinking that you'll get an LBW, he can whip you across. But that was from the stumps, but very effective. 4 runs for him. Oh, he's gone for it. And he's got 4. Well, that was the delivery that he wanted to bowl. Slower in the air, but Watson really latched onto it. He's taking his chances.
Cuts past Zahir. And this will race away into the boundary. So flurry of boundaries now for Australia, and Katic in particular.
That's what India needed. Harbhajan Singh has provided the breakthrough. Rahul Dravid making no mistakes. Just poking it at that Katic, and he's paid the price.
And the 5th ball after lunch, Simon Katic departs to a shortish off-spinner from Harbhajan Singh. A little bit of an overspinner, not quite getting up, and a great catch there from Rahul Dravid. Lovely balance. Not a convincing shot there from Katic. Not a defensive prod or not an attacking shot, and he pays the price. And first blood goes to Harbhajan Singh and the Indians. 99 for 1.
Well, India have got the breakthrough. Australia 99 for 1, and Ponting walked into an unusual reception. For some strange reason, he has antagonized the crowd. I don't know how, but he was booed while he walked in, and that's not very good. Get him early if you can, otherwise he'll make you pay. So that's a successful over, the first one after lunch. It's 99 for 1.
Great ball. They're appealing, and he's given the little nod, and Shane Watson is on his way. What a great delivery there from Ojar. Watson disappointed.
Well, for a moment I thought the umpire wasn't giving him out, but Watson had already Maybe just seen the nod. Just take a look at that flatter trajectory that turned across him and yes, went off the glove. Well taken there by Mahendra Singh Dhoni. So India suddenly have dispensed with the two set batsmen from before lunch. They're well and truly back into this contest. Watson gone for 57, 113 for 2. So it's 113 for 2. India have got 2 wickets after lunch. They're really feeling good about themselves at this stage. Two new men at the crease now. Michael Clarke has walked in. He's has an average of about 50.
Gone through the infield, good placement that. What shot was the quicker delivery from Harbhajan Singh, and Michael Clarke picked a spot to perfection. Big appeal, spontaneous, very looking, and he's got to go. Just as we were mentioning, they might get used to the spinners. No, Harbhajan Singh bowls a perfect delivery. And it's been smartly taken. Clarke getting 14, but Raina was very good in the close.
Well, this is the one that was pitched on the middle and leg stump, forcing the batsman to play at it. And Raina taking a fine low catch. Excellent work there by Suresh Raina. It's a big wicket. Michael Clarke is a good player of spin, but he's making the walk back to the pavilion. It's 132 for 3.
India picking up 3 wickets after lunch. Harbhajan Singh has picked up 2. New man in is Mike Hussey, average over 50.
Good shot. Got into good position, in total control. Michael Hussey. Zahir just testing him with a short ball. And the second boundary of the over brings up the 150 for Australia.
Shot. 3 fielders in the deep, but no problems with the placement for Ponting. That delivery was really asking for trouble. Taken! What a catch! Virendra Sehwag at gully made it look so easy. The ball was travelling so quickly. Off the bat of Mike Hussey, and Zahir Khan has provided the breakthrough India were looking at.
Zahir Khan yet again getting another left-hander. Good length delivery, just going away off the pitch. Mike Hussey chasing it. And he's paid the price for chasing a wide delivery that has seemed away. He's out for 34, 198 for 4.
So once again, India picking up a wicket after a break. They did it after lunch. Now after tea, gets in Marcus North, new batsman at the crease. Decent average, little over 35, getting close to 1,000 runs. And 2 slips now in position, apart from a gully. Marcus North under pressure.
It's a crucial time for Australia. And a crucial time for Marcus North. If Australia wanting to make runs, it's right now. One for his own good and one for the team's good as well.
Oh, just wide to drop it. Quicker delivery, extra bit of bounce, but doesn't matter. It's 50 for the Australian captain.
54th Test 50. Coming up at a crucial stage. Harbhajan Singh coming around the wicket. Ricky Ponting going back, just trying to get that one fine, just wide of Dravid. Got enough on it. It's 4 valuable runs for Australia.
That's cracked off the back foot and into the boundary. Fractionally short, and that was good enough for Ponting.
Waits for that one. Puts that away with ease. That's what he's always waited for. The short delivery. Outside the off stump, and wonderful boundary for Ponting. That has turned. He's got him. His first test wicket. And I can add that to 8 now. 6 plus 1, Brad. And it's Ricky Ponting. How about that? A huge wicket in the context of this game. And what a bowling change.
Well, the bowling change. First ball from Reiner. Trapping Ricky Ponting right in front. Hitting him in middle. Is that going on to hit leg stump? Billy Bowden putting up his finger saying, Ricky, you're on your way. Ricky Ponting out for 77, 256 for 5. Tim Payne comes to the crease for Australia. The Australian wicketkeeper, due to the ball of Ricky Ponting. He's had a good start to his career. This is his 4th match. His highest score of 92. That was at Mohali, the last Test match. And Australia require a performance like that right now.
Oh, that's run away. That's run away fine. Beautifully done. Just erring in line a bit onto the pads, and North is away. Also, another boundary off the pad or bat, doesn't matter, it's 4, but it's leg byes. Again, Zahir also erring in line. That's his 50. He wants the second, but Payne not so sure. Well played, Marcus North. His 5th 50. He's got 400s. And meanwhile, the umpire has issued an official warning for Srishant. Enough of the cautions. This is an official warning.
Hasn't hit it too well. And it's gone the distance, is it? No, just one bounce. Not from the middle of the bat, but he's willing to take his chances with the mid-on inside. Again, a very good shot. Good balance, good timing. He's straight onto the pads. He's going to take full advantage of the line that the bowler bowls. It's hammered away through the offside. It was wide. It was in half volley. Oja, a rare loose delivery from him. Up and over. He's getting underneath the ball to get the elevation, and he's gone the distance. Fabulous strike, this one from Marcus North, and this is the first 6 of this Test match.
This is a fantastic stroke. Straight over the top of mid-wicket for 6. Look at that. Kept the eyes on the ball all the way to the bat.
Just a punch down the ground. It'll be 4 more for Marcus North, who's batted exceptionally well this morning.
Oh, he swatted that. It's in the air, but he's found the gap, and 350 comes up. It's 353 for 5.
Oh, and didn't straight through. 3rd slip. 100 partnership there as Srishant covers his eyes in agony.
Again, and this time it's gone in exactly the same direction. Went at it hard, Payne. Wasn't in control, could have gone anywhere, but he got enough wood on it.
Well, the good thing about this partnership, they've put the pressure back on India. Tim Payne tossing outside the off stump. One too many times. Hang on, the umpire has called him back. There's a bit of an issue here. Umpire Ian Gould might be checking for a no ball.
Or whether the catch went clean to the wicketkeeper. I thought that the ball was dropping. It might have been a bottom edge. That is a no ball. That is a no ball. So that is not going to be a wicket, just like it happened in Mohali.
The umpires are allowed to call to check to see if it was a no ball. And that's what Ian Gould has done. Controversy again. It happened to India in the first test match with Sharma. And now it's just happened to Srisanth, and what a let-off for Tim Paine. It's a big let-off for the youngster. What a shot by Tim Paine. Just paddling that one fine. Something that you see in the shorter versions of the game. And that's 50 for Paine, 51 up for Paine. Beautiful innings, and what a way to bring it up. Well batted, young fella.
Lovely shot there from Marcus North. Just played it extremely late. Just guided it and controlled it. And picked the length and line very, very quickly. Oh, he's dropped him. That Raina has dropped a relatively simple one. Oja will not be happy there.
The sitter, straightforward chance. Well ball, deceived in the air, and Suresh Raina must have been complacent, taking his eyes off the ball. They're taking for granted that he can never drop these.
Great partnership here from Tim Paine and Marcus North. Stumping chance. And Billy Bowden is going to the third umpire. Tim Paine looking in trouble here. Just playing and missing, beating the outside edge. A bit of turn there.
Very good delivery. Turn and bounce, and MS Dhoni, I think he's gone in from that angle. Dragging it out, and he's on the line, and the bails come off. It's got to be out. The line belongs to the umpire. He's on the line, and the bails are dislodged. And MS Dhoni very often is very good at appealing. He knows exactly what's out and what's not out. You still have to wait for the third umpire's call. My opinion, it's got to be out. The crowd's waiting, the players waiting. Here we go. And he's gone. Tim Paine, the man dismissed. But he's made a superb contribution of 59 and took a great delivery from Pragyan Oja to pick up his wicket.
And it comes to an end there. Tim Paine just missing the ball. Very good delivery from Oja. Just slipping outside his crease there. MS Dhoni taking a brilliant stumping. And Tim Paine's luck has come to an end. 59. Australia 405 for 6.
Mitchell Johnson is the new batsman at the crease. Can be dangerous, likes to play the big shots. Got 47 in the last test match in Mohali. And in the commentary box is Arun Lal and Adam Gilchrist.
Thanks, Shiva. That's for again, a little bit of room outside the off stump. And he's been quick to pounce on it. He goes on to 99 with that boundary, and a very warm welcome to Adam Gilchrist. It's a pleasure to have you here, Adam.
Thank you very much, Arun, and to all the viewers out there. It's great to be back in India, and not in a cricketing capacity, but to see entertainment like this. Marcus North moving to 99. Always nervous times for any batsman, really, isn't it?
And is he going to get it? He's got it. He's done it. That is 100 for Marcus North. And a magnificent 100 that is. He'd be very proud of it. 5th 100 of his career. He's got a terrific conversion rate. And all of them outside Australia. This was a delicate situation. There was pressure on him personally and on his team when he came in. What a time to get it, Adam. Oh, that could be very close. Indeed it is. One more wicket. That is the breakthrough India were looking for. They've managed to get the second one. Mitchell Johnson can be very dangerous. He's gone for a knot.
Well, that's beautiful bowling by Pragyan Oja. I've been very impressed with him in Test cricket. I've been lucky to work with him in the IPL for the Deccan Chargers, but very cagey, a little bit quicker, just gets enough grip, and I think that's, to the naked eye, looks like a correct call, hitting just in line of off stump, and absolutely, why wouldn't he be celebrating? I know he worked long and hard to not be termed just a limited overs bowler. He's in the Test team, and he's picked up Mitchell Johnson for a duck. Australia 415 for 7.
New man in is Nathan Horrocks, and India can now think of attacking. For the most part, they've been defensive today. He can bat. Mind you, he's got an average of close to 25. He can give adequate support to North. But they've got a couple of slips at a silly point in, so they've got a chance now to actually attack the new man in. Oh, that's exquisite. That is 4 from the moment it left the bat. Brilliantly done. He found the gap. He's got 4. He's going to get 4 for that. Short delivery ball. It was the last ball. It's 429 for 7.
Down the track. He's made good enough contact and straight down the ground. So Horrocks will pick up his first boundary. Good afternoon, Sunil Gavaskar.
Good afternoon, Lakshman Sivaramakrishnan. Yes, good use of the feet by Horrocks, but that should encourage Pragyan Oja.
And that is a fantastic stroke by North, but he hasn't got it well enough. He's caught in the deep by Sreesanth. A wonderful innings by Marcus North has just ended. A great piece of bowling by Harbhajan, flying it up. North tempted to go for the sweep over cow corner and didn't get it well enough.
Yeah, it's pretty much the intentions there for the Australians. Marcus North's going for it. It tells you that they're going to get on with it. Getting a good piece of it, but they had cover in the deep there, and Sreesanth taking a pretty good catch on the move. As Marcus North departs, and Harbhajan gets his rewards there. 458 for 8.
Well, the wicket of Marcus North. Has brought Ben Hilfenhaus to the crease. He's got an average of 17.1. Not bad for a number 10. He's got a Test 50 against Pakistan. I wonder what the message from Ricky Ponting would have been. It's going to be very interesting the way the Australians play in the next half hour.
Hilfenhaus just lets that go, just down leg.
Oh, that was close. Is he out? Nathan Horrocks has dropped his bat. The bail has come off. VJ the fielder, beautiful piece of fielding out gully, diving to his right. Pujara was a fielder, but what a great piece of fielding. Nathan Horrocks is definitely out, not holding his bat as he tried to ground it.
As we can see there, he was under pressure, just clipping the bail. The bat got stuck in the turf, which gave him no other option. But that's a great piece of fielding there, hitting the stumps.
What excitement here for India. 2 quick wickets. North out. Now Horrocks. The third umpire gives Nathan Horrocks the marching orders. He's gone. He's out for 17. Australia 4:59 for 9. Well, the debutant Peter George comes to the wicket for the first time in Test match cricket. He averages 2 for South Australia in the competition back home. End of the over, 4:59 for 9. Hilfenhaus takes on Harbhajan over mid-wicket, a big 6. There's 6 to get off the mark. Don't see that too often in Test match cricket.
That's a great strike from Hilfenhaus. Tremendous power. Look at how still his body was, just swinging through that and cleared the boundary ropes there very easily. Very handy runs for the Australian team. And some more runs there, getting an edge on, just running down there to third man. And this is great going from Hilfenhaus as the Australians push on. 4:69 for 9. Yes, a better shot there from Hilfenhaus, just waiting for it. Going on with the arm there and a bit too short from Harbhajan Singh. Hilfenhaus just getting on the tail end of the bat. More valuable runs for Australia. And there it is. A stumping to finish the Australian innings off. MS Dhoni takes that quite comfortably.
And Peter George going forward. Billy Bowden was quite comfortable in giving him straight out. Beautiful piece of bowling by Harbhajan, tossing that one up. It's a straighter one. George coming out of his crease. Dhoni taking the stumps off. So we get a side on view. That's a little bit closer than we think. But his big toes out of the crease. And this will be tea.
There we have the scorecard. Hilfenhaus just chipping in with a 16, but a magnificent innings there from Marcus North. Under pressure, coming into the game, really needing runs. No runs in the first Test match. Batting superbly, playing some lovely straight drives, some lovely sweeps, and a great partnership there with Tim Payne, who supported him ably.
And the bowling. Zahir Khan, he's only had the solitary wicket. Treesanth was not bowling his best today, but Ojar to me was the pick of the bowlers. He got 3 wickets and Harbhajan got his 4 as well. Reiner chipped in with 1. The great wicket of Ricky Ponting.
So a little bit of pressure on the Indians. They've got to see out this 35 overs and hopefully not lose wickets, at best 1. But the Australians will be on the ascendant, on the attack. 2 slips. Now the 3rd slip. 3 slips and a gully. And he has smashed that. Just dismissed it. It was short outside the off stump. You can't have boundary riders everywhere. What a shot, what a beginning.
It was short, wide. And that's something that Virendra Sehwag loves. Didn't even bother to keep it down because there was no cover point fielder. There's a deep cover.
Oh, that can be close. That can be close, and I think he's gone. I think this is going to be tight. I get the impression that the bat is probably in the air. It can be touch and go.
Well, honestly, when you're chasing 478, such kind of runs were not needed. Absolutely not needed, and particularly when you know that Sehwag is not the swiftest of runners between the wickets. Now, has he got the bat in? I think it's a touch and go situation. Touch and go. He might have just got in. Has he? Yes, I think just by a little bit. Just by a frame. I think the frame saves him. The bails have to be out of their groove.
Made it, but only just, as you've seen. Oh, what a sigh of relief. That's in the air, but it's over the top. Now, that is a splendid shot. It's 6, but there was a fielder there, Sonny. There's nothing that limits this man.
Absolutely, there's a fielder at mid-off. That doesn't stop any batsman from playing the off drive. So I guess there's a fielder at deep third man, but he's a bit finer. So he's not going to stop playing that shot, and he's very confident. Look at Simon Katich's expression. He can't believe it.
Brilliant shot. Pitched in his half, and there's no holding back. Virendra Sehwag is straight away attacking Peter George, who's into his first over in Test cricket.
Well, Sehwag's not going to give him any leeway. He's not going to be nice to him to his introduction to the international cricket. He's going to try and put the pressure on him early. Attack him. Any good batsman does to a new bowler.
And again, this is even better. Totally in control, admiring his shot. The crowd's loving it. And Virendra Sehwag once again getting off to a fly. This time plays the push shot. Fielder on the deep, and he's taken it. So the short delivery has done the trick. Helfenhaus had two fielders in the deep square leg and deep fine leg. And Virendra Sehwag finds the man at deep square leg. It's Mitchell Johnson completing the catch. And there is stunned silence in the crowd here.
The plan has worked for Australia. A slower bouncer from Helfenhaus. Sehwag invited to take up the opportunity, but not quite getting enough of it. Caught by Mitchell Johnson. And Helfenhaus very happy. Australia happy to see the back of this man, Sehwag, out for 30, 37 for 1.
Stunning numbers those. 11,580 runs on average, under 53, the 2900s. Comes in at a tight time for India, losing the big wicket of Virendra Sehwag. And inside edge. You get off the mark, Dravid. And stand taken. So his poor record in Bengaluru continues. Rahul Dravid down into the drive. Has to pay a huge price. Marcus not taking the catch, and Mitchell Johnson back into the attack. Has picked up his first wicket in this test match.
That is why Mitchell Johnson has been brought into the attack. The ball going across Dravid, who does chase the one that's going across him, and yet again caught third slip North, who's having a wonderful day. Mitchell Johnson on the wicket list now for Australia. Dravid out for 1, 38 for 2.
And plenty of runs, getting close to 14,000 runs. Vijay, the man on strike, will pick up a single. Catches the call just wide of Ricky Ponting at short cover. So Murli Vijay living dangerously. And it's 4. Ends the over. It's 43 for 2. There's the full toss and his foot away. Good placement from Vijay.
Oh, that is the big hit. Youngsters looking on. Look at this one. Huge.
Horace just flighting that up. Tempting Murali Vijay. Murali Vijay dancing down the track. Seeing that the field was up, and that's a big six. That's way over the boundary. He's caught that really, really well. And so, Horace, once again, not quite getting it right. And the Indian batsmen look to take charge of him.
Well, that's gone away for 4. Didn't get up anywhere. It's been given wide, but it would be a little disconcerting for the batsman if the ball doesn't come up from that short.
Great shot from Tendulkar there. Horace flighting the ball, too full, and Tendulkar seizing on the opportunity and punching it back straight past the bowler.
Peter George just straying down the leg side and couldn't mop it up in his 4 byes.
Down the leg side, trying to get the in-swinging Yorker in, didn't quite get it right. A lot of work there for Tim Paine. He batted well, so it'd probably be a little bit tired, a little bit stiff after his batting effort, just by the fact that he's a young man. That was a little too much for him as well.
Sachin Tendulkar through the covers on the back foot off Nathan Horace for 4.
What a way to bring up 14,000 runs in Test cricket. Well, he was aware of it. The dressing room standing up, the crowd standing up. This is incredible. This is a peak that no cricketer has reached. 14,000 runs in Test cricket. The nearest man is Ricky Ponting. He's 1,800 runs behind him. And what a way to get to that mark. Punched through the covers. Magnificent stuff from a truly magnificent cricketer.
And that's a great record. 171 matches. Phenomenal. Still scoring loads of runs.
What a shot. Overpitched. And textbook stuff from Tendulkar as the 200 comes up for India. It's 202 for 2. Tendulkar goes big. It's into the crowd. Takes him to 99. It's 212 for 2. Lovely shot. Field came up and he seized the opportunity. Ponting was at long gone for most of the over. Huge anticipation around the ground. Goes over the top. Didn't waste any time. Reaches 100 with a 6. What a magnificent innings this. His 49th 100 in Test match cricket. And his 11th versus the Aussies.
Is there anything this man cannot do? He has now guided India after being so far behind. The first Indian to score 600s in a calendar year.
Well, the juggernaut goes on and on. Second time in successive overs, a similar shot. Result the same. Big difference here. It took him past yet another Test match 100.
That is a sensational shot. Great use of the feet. High over the bowler's head. Secure area, but he didn't need it. 6 runs for Vijay. Brings up the 200 of the partnership as well.
Down the wicket to Nathan Horace. Head still. Hitting through the line of the ball. Straight back over the side screen. And that is a big blow. Superb batting by Vijay. He's getting into the act now with Tendulkar.
India have a packed schedule after this as well. Oh, wonderful. Last ball of the over. He's found the gap at extra cover. The fielder's going to cut it off. And with that couple, he gets to 3,000 runs against Australia. It's 251 for 2.
Calls for the single. Will get it. Maiden test 100 for Murli Vijay. He pumps the air in delight. It's been a long wait, but it's well worth it. He's batted with the master for most of the time. And this is a moment he'll never forget. It's 274 for 2.
Playing away from the body. We'll get 4 more. There was a gap between the man at first slip and third slip.
Well, he played with a soft bottom hand again. Didn't try to hit it too hard.
Coming down the pitch. Good fielding, but Sachin will get to 150. What a player and what an innings. One to remember for everybody.
Yes, the 20th time that he's gone past 150.
Goes hard. There's no third man, so it will reach the boundary. It also brings up the 300-run partnership. Oh, lovely shot. Says raced away to the boundary. 2 men in catching position on the offside, and he split the gap to perfection. Played it. The finger has gone up, so finally the partnership has been broken. It looked a tired shot from Murli Vijay. And the partnership that was worth 308 finally broken.
Mitchell Johnson getting the breakthrough, coming around the wicket. Short to Vijay. Vijay throwing the washing at it. Hanging the washing outside off stump. Billy Bowden's finger goes up. It was only a faint edge. Vijay, what a wonderful innings of 139. 346 for 3.
First class career, an outstanding record. 51 matches. He's a heavy run getter in domestic cricket. 1400s. And he's earned his stripes through sheer performance at the domestic level. So 2 steps in place. Pujara on strike for the first time. Good solid defensive shot. Off the mark in Test cricket with a boundary. Now that'll make him feel so much better. He sat with his pads on there for over 6 hours. Ball hitting bat.
Mitchell Johnson over pitching. Pujara, first runs in Test cricket. Through the covers. And very convincingly, I must say.
That's close. That is close. He's gone. That's kept low. Came back in sharply. He must consider himself unlucky there because it's kept really low. Now what you got to see is if that ball would have hit leg stump. The finger has gone up.
Mitchell Johnson around the wicket. Like to see that one on Hawkeye, but this is what happens when you get a breakthrough with a long partnership of 6 hours. See Hawkeye here. Mitchell Johnson well around the wicket. That's hit him in front of middle. And Hawkeye said it's hitting leg. Well and truly. Pujara out for 4. 350 for 4.
So 2 wickets in the over for Mitchell Johnson brings Suresh Raina out to the middle. He started well in his Test career. 100, a couple of 50s. He was out for no score in the second innings of the last Test. So Raina on strike.
just around 130, low 130s there.
Has run away for 4. Every time you are in line, Sachin capitalizes, or at least gets his pad in the way. He went after that. There was enough time to do it. Kept it down, kept it in control. His first boundary. I think he's better off doing that than fending it off.
Great shots. Great shots. Another pull shot. Very similar. Connecting a little bit better. 371 for 4.
Beautiful shot. Once again straying in line onto the pads of Raina. The second boundary in this over. And he's getting a move on. He's moved on to 26. Hammered away off the back foot, and the placement extremely good from Tendulkar. He's been very severe in that area, especially when Nathan Horace has dropped his shot. And it's straight to him. It's straight to Ben Hilfenhaus. So the move has worked. Ricky Ponting brought in the long on to mid-on. And Michael Clarke has picked up the wicket.
Great bit of captaincy. Good positive captaincy that. Raina loves playing strokes against the spinners. And you just watch that, bringing the deep mid-on up to a normal mid-on. Raina saying, I'm going to take that and try and hit it over the top of him. Not good enough. Straight down the throat of Hilfenhaus. Ricky Ponting happy with that. Raina's not. He's going to the sheds for 32. 411 for 5.
MS Dhoni is the new batsman at the crease. Very good average for the Indian captain.
Australia would just love to be able to steal another wicket here.
6 and 70, Rozzy.
Gets off the mark straight away. It'll be a boundary for MS Dhoni. Marginally short in length. He's put it away very easily.
Sweeps for 4. Picked his spot beautifully. So trailing by 57 now, India. Punched off the back foot. Exactly in that direction. So second boundary for the Indian captain.
.435 for 5.
That's it for the third day's play. The umpires had a chat. They've offered the light to the batsman, and both the players making their way off the field now. It's been an absorbing day's cricket. Over 300 runs being scored, some excellent batsmanship, and the little man Sachin Tendulkar, he's batted the whole day. 121 runs in that last session of play. 3 wickets have fallen, and all 3 wickets that fell in the day's play today fell in that session.
And Australia really need to take wickets in this first hour, otherwise the game may slip away from Sachin. 191, batting beautifully. Looking towards 200 initially. And if India have any chance of winning the match, then perhaps 300 maybe. Big first hour from the Aussies. Need to take wickets. Good wickets, still good batting conditions. MS Dhoni batted well last night. Looked very comfortable indeed. And these two guys will be looking to take their score past 500 to give themselves a chance of winning this match. Big session for Mitchell Johnson. Bowled well. The wicket taker for Australia yesterday, 3 for 89. They'll be relying on him.
Yes, he gave us everything yesterday. Every spell he bowled, he ran in hard, hit the deck, as did Ben Hilfenhaus. look at the Indian batting, there's just Harbhajan Zahir to come after this, so Australia can get a couple of early wickets, a good chance of restricting India, maybe even getting a lead. So a slip and a third slip in place in a gully. And here's Johnson. Starts with a wide. Drives beautifully through the covers. You expect that when someone is in the 190s. And that's got the crowd going. Easy pickings. There's no one on the onside. He's drifted onto the pads and he gets a boundary, Dhoni. The 450 comes up for India. It's a packed offside field. So once he bowled that line, there were runs for the taking. Yes, packed offside field. It's in fact a 7-2 field. There's no one at fine leg or deep square leg. He goes for the single. Hussey can't get up to close in. 6th double hundred for Sachin Tendulkar, second of the year. And his dream run in 2010 continues. That's gone through. And a tease for mid-off and Peter George. The ball will win again.
It's fine, it's 4. So India getting runs pretty quickly this morning. And it's leg byes.
It's the line just going down the leg side for Helfenhaus.
Bit of swing. We'll have to wait for the umpire's signal. It's run away to the boundary. And it's leg byes again.
Yes, that's what I mean by even a little bit of a deflection going for boundaries. The fielder is a little bit squarer.
He's bowled him. He's played on. The ball has been coming in to the batsman. First wicket for George, and what a wicket. Tendulkar walks back. 214.
Well, what a wicket for Peter George. Tendulkar in the 200s, his first ever Test wicket, and that's a scalp that you will always want. Sachin Tendulkar playing on. A well-deserved wicket for the young fella, Peter George.
What an innings. What a terrific innings. The great man walks off. 214 to his name. It's 486 for 6. He's going to get on with it. But now that Tendulkar's gone, it changes the entire scenario completely. India 6 down. It opens up the game. It opens it up for Australia. They've got a foot in the door. Oh, that's bending in quite appreciably. It's 486 for 6. Oh, that's well played. Didn't realize it had so much on it. Wonderful boundary. Ball coming in. There are 2 close-in fielders there on the onside. Yet Harbhajan Singh has 4.
Watson bringing the ball back into Harbhajan. Harbhajan just timing it through mid-wicket and mid-on.
Oh, he's gone. There's no doubt in anybody's mind about that. Harbhajan Singh obviously got a little bit of a nick on it. So that's wicket number 2 in successive overs. India just folding up there now.
Well, 2 quick wickets. 5 minutes ago, Harbhajan was enjoying a cup of coffee in the change rooms. Then he has to come out and face the fire of the Australians, and didn't last too long. He's been given out. Court bat pad. He's on his way back to the rooms. The coffee will be still warm. He's out for 491 for 7.
Things are really opening up for Australia, Brad. This is just what they needed. Now they need to wrap it up quickly to be able to try and force the issue from here. It's difficult still, but definitely an opening. They're going up, but they felt that maybe it was bad first. Umpire doesn't agree. Oh, he's gone. Got him. Things are beginning to happen for Australia. George, second wicket. Zahir never comfortable with the in-swinging deliveries. Just played it straight into the hands of covers on that occasion. Maybe just coming a little slow off the track.
Peter George, another breakthrough for the young fast bowler from South Australia. Getting Zahir to play that upper sleeve to cover. An easy catch to Michael Clark. He's on his way for 1, 494 for 8.
New man in, Pragyan Ojha. He comes in, he can bat. He's got an average of 24, so he can give a good supporting hand to Mahendra Singh Dhoni. But interesting how Dhoni handles it from here on. 5 more deliveries for Ojha to handle with the ball swinging away from him. In the commentary box is Sunil Gavaskar, and with him is Ravi Shastri.
Thank you, Arun. Good last half hour for the Aussies. 2 wickets for Peter George. That's pitched outside leg. I mean, what these wickets have done is it's allowed Australia, it will give Australia a chance to take the game forward. Edged and taken, beautifully bowled. He was coming down the track and Horrocks saw him coming, drifted it wide. And the first wicket of the innings, and Dhoni had to push it, got the outside edge, and no mistake by Clark.
Yes, the one floating away from him. Dhoni was looking to go for the big hit, and good work there by Nathan Ortiz. Reward finally for him. India have lost their 9th wicket. They are 495.
So the last man comes out for India, Srishant. There's 5 minutes to go for lunch, so if a wicket does fall, it will be lunch. That's nicely bowled, 2 sounds. That turned sharply. So 2 wickets in quick time for Nathan Horrocks in his first over of the morning. And that finishes things off for Australia. India all out for 495. They've got a lead of 17. But 2 wickets for Nathan Horrocks in his first over of the day, and the last man to be dismissed, Srishant.
We don't know whether it's caught or LBW as yet. It looks like he's been given out LBW. Didn't seem to be too much of a bat in it. Billy Bowden took his time, then decided he wanted an early lunch, so raising the finger. That's the Indian scorecard for you. Vijay getting his first Test century, 139, but he shared a 300-plus partnership with Tendulkar, who was out for 214 today. The 6th time he's gone past 200. Raina and Dhoni made useful contributions. India all out for 495. They'll be a little disappointed with that lead of only 17, but a big partnership there that was between Tendulkar and Vijay for 308. Then a useful one between Tendulkar and Dhoni of 75, and Tendulkar and Raina also added 61. The bowling for Australia. Nathan Horrocks claiming the last 2 wickets to improve those figures of his, 2 for 153. Peter George came back well, got his first Test wicket, that of Sachin Tendulkar, and Johnson picked 3 wickets. That's the match summary for you here at lunch on the 4th day. 478 Australia, India overhauling that and taking a lead of 17, all out for 495.
There's the man Sachin Tendulkar. Now India lead by 17. I'm thinking that the lead will be 70 or even close to 100, but Australian bowlers doing really well. Once Tendulkar was dismissed for 214, George bowled well, Horrocks picked up 2 wickets. So India is 17 runs ahead. So Australia getting 478 in their first innings. Now Australia will have to make the move. They'll have to bat quickly, get runs and try and set India a target. Shane Watson is an aggressive player, very good average of 40, and he's been in very good form. And his partner Simon Kadich, very experienced, been around for a while, 35 years of age, going past 4,000 runs in Mohali. Better average than Watson, 46 for him. Brilliant shot. Gets into a very good position early. Over pitch, no swing, and easily put away by Shane Watson. First boundary for him.
Shane Watson very strong. Tahir Khan over pitching. Look at the power of that shot. The balance that Shane Watson has. Still head.
Very good shot. Good balance again from Watson. Another boundary to end the over. It's 29 for no loss.
A finger has gone up. It was a very confident shout. Watson's not happy, but that ball skidded, and I reckon hit the pad first, then the bat. So India get the breakthrough.
Yes, it's the quicker delivery that he bowled. Watson maybe not fully forward. He's got it below the knee roll, and I think it would have gone on to hit the stumps. Oza is pleading, and the umpire responding finally. So the Australians have lost their first wicket, and that of the heavy scoring Shane Watson, and they are 58 for 1.
And that brings Ricky Ponting out to the middle. Still to get 100 on this trip, but he's had 2 opportunities. He goes. Dhoni makes no mistake. And 2 wickets in 2 overs. How many times we've seen this happening in the series? Both the openers dismissed in quick succession. It happened in the first innings. It's happened again here. First Watson, now Kadich.
And what a delivery this is. Nicely tossed up by Harbhajan Singh, and then turning just a little bit, enough to get the edge. There it is. Kadich didn't even wait for the umpire's decision. It's 58 for 2.
Michael Clark comes out to the middle. He's been short of runs in the series. Good overall record. 1 short of 1,000 runs against the Indians. Gets off the mark. That's 1,000 runs for Michael Clark against the Indians in Test match cricket. It's 62 for 2. Get 2 runs. Reason I say contest, Harbhajan has dismissed Ponting 10 times in Test match cricket. Ponting's got his own back with some big scores.
Great delivery. That's a big it's a potential stumping there from MS Dhoni. He's given out, and that's a big wicket for the Indians. Michael Clark fails again for the 4th times in this Test series, and the Indians grab a stranglehold.
Very good delivery, clattered through the air, turning and bouncing, losing his balance. Michael Clark as he was stretching out. And very good work by MS Dhoni. Very quick to get the bails off. And a good call from the umpire. Clark's gone for 3. It's 65 for 3. And Michael Hussey is the new batsman at the crease. Mr. Cricket.
Great delivery from Oja there. Michael Clark just scraping his foot out here, getting such a big stride that the back one had to come. Great stumping there from Dhoni. Dhoni knew it straight away.
Gets off the mark, Hussey. He was delighted. He was closest to the batsman, Mahendra Singh Dhoni. He knew he was gone. Very, very quick to get the bails off. Cricket delivery, marginally shortling, and Ricky Ponting was onto it in a flash. Picked his spot to perfection. Those deep square leg and deep mid wicket. The placement superb.
Probably a little bit easier than with the ball going away. Great shot from Ricky Ponting, giving it everything. Wide delivery from Oja, and Ponting take full toll of that. Ponting looking in good form at the moment, very comfortable, starting to open up the shoulders.
Comes to him naturally, playing shots. Let's see a loose delivery, over-pitch delivery. Plenty of fielders on the offside. Look at the placement. Plays it late to get it a little finer of the 3 fielders on the drive. Very good balance. Another big appeal. Same result from Billy. Have to see where the impact was. It's a long stride out, Ricky Ponting. Again, a little bit of bat. Misfield. Tendulkar, admit off. Ponting will pick up 3.
Misfield from Tendulkar there. Just letting the ball go under his hands there, not quite getting low enough.
Oh, that's a good hit. Brilliant use of the feet, straight over the top, right from the meat of the blade. 6 it is for Ricky Ponting.
It's a magnificent strike by the Australian captain, and a terrific use of the feet. Look how he gives himself just a little bit of room to be able to get the ball smack bang in the middle of the bat. Beautifully done, beautifully done. Attacking the batsman, attacking the bowler.
Oh, that's a good hit. The slant sweep against the turn. A gutsy shot as well, but he had that covered and he got it in the meat of the blade. First boundary in 41 balls for Michael Hussey.
Here's the ball angle onto his pads, and it was tossed up as well. So Michael Hussey going for that big hit, but that really shouldn't deter Harbhajan Singh.
He's given him. It was a big stride forward. Now you've got to check the bounce here and how much the ball has turned. Hussey cannot believe it, but this is a very big breakthrough.
Oja around the wicket. Michael Hussey, a huge step forward. Bat and pad close together. It's hit him under the knee roll. That looks as though it's going on to hit leg stump. Hussey's on his way for 20. 126 for 4.
Marcus Knott comes out to the middle, the Centurion from the first innings. And he comes out to bat under pressure here. 31 years of age. He's already got 500s in Test match cricket and played very well in the first innings. But the pressure will be on him now. There'll be men round the bat. What he did well in the first innings was once he got his eye in, got the sweep shot out against Oja, against Harbhajan. And Ricky Ponting will tell him that this is a new innings. Now this is the leg before. You've got to see the extent of turn, also see how far forward he's gone. It's a big stride. He's bowled in, cleaned him up. What a ball this from Harbhajan Singh. I think Marcus North a little lazy with that defensive shot. And the ball's spun past the face of the blade and hit off stump. Double blow here for Australia. Two left-handers dismissed in successive overs.
Harbhajan Singh gliding the ball up to Marcus North, beating the outside edge. That is a beautiful piece of bowling. The over before, he set Marcus North up with some quicker ones and then able to fly at that one, beating Marcus North, who's out for 3, 131 for 5, Australia.
131 for 5 as Tim Payne comes out to the middle. He's a man in form. He's made some good scores in the series. Highest was 92 in Mohali. Half century in the first innings here. But this is a different situation now. At this moment of time, Australia will be thinking of just batting. Batting time to get out of the hole they're in. Oh, that was up in the air. Crowd now right behind the Indian spinners.
This is Test cricket at its best. This is pressure. Marcus North beat the outside edge, hit the off stump. He was stunned with that delivery from Harbhajan.
He gets off the mark. Payne, 132 for 5. That's in the air. Is it off the glove? Well, the Indians believe he's gloved that. By Billy Bowden, not moved. I've got to see if it's a glove, forearm.
Interesting here. These are the hard decisions for the umpires. A lot of action around the ball there. Hits the forearm. Good decision by Billy Bowden. Very, very good decision by Billy Bowden. A lot of pressure.
Score as many as possible. Every run here. Very important for the Australians, and just flicked away down there past the men in close by Ricky Ponting for 4 more valuable runs. And that's 50 for Ponting. Superb innings. Leading from the front there, and Australia need him to come good as Nathan Horrocks supports and claps him, and that's his second of the match. Doing a great job for Australia.
Good shot this. Just working up the way wide of Suresh Raina at backward short leg, and a well-deserved half century for Ricky Ponting. Glorious shot, getting to the pitch of the ball. Very good use of the feet. Took it on the half volley, not allowing the ball to turn. Super shot that.
Yes, great footwork from Ricky Ponting here. Getting right to the pitch of the ball and just picking that gap. Just past the stumps, no fielders there. And 4 more valuable runs for the Australian team. as they lead by 125.
Hasn't had the best of series. Michael Clark, 14-4, 14-3. 35 runs. It's not that usual that we see Michael Clark unsuccessful in a series.
That'll run away for 4. That's his first boundary. Tim Payne, 47 balls. Srishant now trying to get the ball in. Just drifting onto the onside. Very easy pickings. That's a good shot. That's going to run away for 4. There's no retrieving that. This is a fast outfield.
Zahir Khan bringing this one back into Ricky Ponting. Ricky Ponting, beautifully timed. Moving him into the 70s for the 3rd time this Test series.
That can be close. That is! Zahir Khan has done the job for India. The dangerous Ricky Ponting once again out in the 70s. Overpitched delivery coming into Ricky Ponting and wrapped on the pads, ball bending into him.
Zahir Khan getting that ball to come straight back into Ricky Ponting, hitting him in line with off stump. That's probably going on to hit the off stump. We'll look at Hawkeye. Just clipping the off stump. Billy Bowden raising the finger, and the skipper's out for his 3rd 70 for the series. 181 for 6.
Well, Mitchell Johnson has just walked in. There he is. He's got 1,000 runs. He's got an average of 23. He can be dangerous in situations like this. He'll play his own game. But Zahir Khan has just got rid of the dangerous Ricky Ponting, and beats me why he wasn't employed earlier. Take another look. Ball reversing, coming in, struck in line. Had it moved enough, had it bent in enough, that was the decision the umpire had to make. Height was never going to be a problem. And is that the fan following of Zahir Khan? It is. Oh, brilliant. When you can reverse the ball is like that. Now that's a contrast. One is angry as hell, and the other's got a cute smile.
That is a beautiful piece of bowling by Zahir Khan. I think the reason why Mitchell Johnson is smiling, because if it got physical, I know who'd win.
That went away. That really beats me when a man can bend the ball as Zahir can with this old ball. Why he wasn't brought on earlier.
Flicked away for 4.
Well, the attempted Yorker gone wrong. India have to try and make sure that they don't have to chase too many in the second innings. This is not going to help the boundary.
He's having a good series, Tim Payne, with the bat. Edged and taken. First wicket of the match for Srishant, and that's beautifully bowled. It's a very good catch from Dhoni as well, because it was dying on him. So Tim Payne has to depart, in 2 big wickets for Australia. Ponting first, now Payne.
And another beautiful outswinger from Srishant, and he's got his first wicket. He is ecstatic. Terrific delivery. And Harbhajan Singh giving him a gentle slap. 185 for 7.
Another gripping test match this. Both teams scoring heavily in the first innings. It's 186 for 7. Oh, beautifully struck. It was in the air, but in the gap as well. No one saw it.
Surinder Sehwag is amused. He's at short mid-wicket. And the ball was hit quite nicely. Didn't try to hit it too hard. If there had been a regular mid-wicket, would have been a catch there. And that's why Surinder Sehwag looks a bit amused.
.196 for 7. So Pragyan Ojha will bowl that final over. So just 5 balls to cook. Clear signs today, even in that last session of play. The bounce is getting variable on this pitch. Because of the roughness, even the reverse swing a lot quicker. Takes the aerial route and finds the boundary. Doesn't matter if it's the last ball of the day or not. The 200 comes up. In fact, we might just have another over. As Billy looks at his watch. As he walks towards the stumps, Billy Bowden takes the stumps off, takes the bails off, so that's it.
And that's the Australian batting card. Watson got off to a start once again, but was out LBW to Ojha. Katic fell soon thereafter. Ricky Ponting, a captain's innings of 72. And he had a partnership with Michael Hussey. And then North went cheaply. Payne was Sreesant's first wicket of the test match. Johnson and Horrocks are together. It's 202 for 7.
So that's how things stand at the end of day 4. Australia 202 for 7. They're 185 runs ahead. So here goes Zahir. I'm sure both these batsmen will play freely, but they realise runs also very important. The lead 185 for Australia.
Yes, I think time and runs are very, very important for Australia. Australia will be hoping to set India maybe more than 220. Good stuff. That's the reverse. He can get the ball to come back into the right-hander as well. We saw that with the dismissal of Ricky Ponting. Not by much, mind you. Not as much as he can get the ball to move away from the right-hander with the old ball. It's 65 overs old, the ball. This is the 66th over.
First runs of the morning for Australia. Good running gives them 2.
Well, that is the difference. Very athletic, the Australians. Able to complete 2 runs. Quick 2, but it was the way they ran the first run. Have a look how quickly they've taken the first run. The ball has gone a little bit to the left of the fielder there, so he's got to make a little bit of ground and get it to his throwing hand.
That surprised him. It'll be 4 leg byes because he was taking evasive action, so it must have struck him on the helmet.
He has completely surprised him. He was trying to get onto the front foot to try and narrow the swing, narrow the movement. He was trying to do that. Look at that big front foot stride, and suddenly the bouncer comes up and it went off the helmet.
That's well struck. Past Harbhajan, who dives over the ball. And the first boundary of the morning. The lead now 200.
Well, I think he was trying to warm up, trying to loosen up so much that he was very late, very slow to get to that ball, Harbhajan. Oh, what a lovely shot that from Mitchell Johnson. Beautifully struck.
Such a good striker of the ball. He's got a test 100 in Cape Town. That happened to be his only first-class 100. What a delivery. Shouldering arms. And it's come back in late, and what a sight for a fast bowler that is. He got it away from the left-hander, and this one tailing back in and knocking off stump.
Well, it seemed to have come back a mile. Look at where it is starting and look where it has come. It's hit the middle and off. It's an incredible delivery. Can't blame Mitchell Johnson for leaving it. And Zahir absolutely over the moon. He'd been struck for a boundary of the previous one. He gets his revenge. It's 217 for 8.
So 217 for 8 as Ben Hilfenhaus comes out to the middle. His job will be to stay with Nathan Horrocks, try and add as many runs as possible. Mitchell Johnson was the last man to be dismissed, and now in the commentary box, the spin twins, Shiva Ramakrishnan and Hogg.
Thank you, Ravi Shastri. The lead by 200. 2 wickets in hand. How many more can they get? It's a beauty from Zaid Khan to get rid of Mitchell Johnson. Greets him with a short delivery.
What a lot of pressure this test match has provided this morning. Zahir Khan swinging it back into Mitchell Johnson, who opens his shoulders and lets the ball go into middle and leg. Srisanth coming in last ball, and he's lost his timing. The watch has come off his arm. I think he needs to get a better band. That can be off-putting for the batsman. He's got a number of gadgets on his arms, hands. Huge chance of something coming off.
Entering this time, and he knocks him over. What a delivery this from Srishant. Finally rewarded this morning. And best buddies, Harbhajan Singh and Srishant. That's a real beauty. Gets rid of Ben Hilfenhaus.
Well, he's bowled a lot better this morning. Yesterday, he was all over the shot. He's hit Hilfenhaus on the front pad. It's come back, hit middle stump. Hilfenhaus out for the duck, 218 for 9.
2 great deliveries this morning. One from Zaid Khan to get rid of Johnson, and now is Srishant getting rid of Ben Hilfenhaus for no score. 218 for 9. The lead 201. Peter George, the new man at the crease. First class career, average is just 2. 2 deliveries still remain in this over. Almost got his man. Another peach of a delivery from Srishant.
Well, how did that miss the off stump? George just coming to the wicket, missing by the finest of margins. George, a tall man. I'd like it if he gets those big legs as far down the wicket as possible, playing with a full face.
Quick delivery, the last one. Almost 143 Ks. Doesn't want the single. Horwitz to 18 for 9. He's gone for the big shot. Zaid Khan at third man, unable to cut it out. Ends the over with the boundary. 223 for 9. Played that pretty well in the end.
Good better batting by the tail ender. He bowled well in the first innings, got the prize wicket of Tendulkar, but he's required here with the bat now to try and get a few extra runs, build that lead.
Mild appeal, up goes the finger. A short delivery. No doubt that it got the glove, but did it carry? MS Dhoni went up and Billy Bowden also went up. So Zaid Khan has picked up the last wicket. Australia bowled out for 223.
George receiving the short one from Zahir Khan, getting the glove. Has that carried? Yeah, straight into the gloves of Dhoni, ending the Australian innings. That's Dhoni's 150th dismissal. Australia lead by 207 runs, all out for 223.
So the target for India will be 208. Is that enough runs on the board? Beg your pardon, the target now 207. Australia lead by 206. So they batted in the second innings. Good start, 58 between the openers Watson and Carriage. Haunting the top scorer with 72. And down the order, Horwitz making 21 not out. Bowled out for 223. Australia 478 in their first innings. India getting a lead of 17, mainly because of Tendulkar. India 495. Now Australia in the second innings bowled out for 223. India need 207 runs to win.
The two fielders in the deep on either side of the wicket square on. There's a deep third man and a deep backward point, and on the leg side it's a deep fine leg and a deep square leg. He likes to hook, he likes to undercut, has been known to get himself out in those positions in the deep. Generally, the idea is that they want to keep those fielders in the deep and bowl short. Now take a look, 82% of the deliveries bowled by the seamers to Sehwag in the first innings were short. And eventually they got him there. Going for a big one, going for a 6 with the fielder in the deep, bowling out right at the boundary line. He'd be very disappointed with that because he was playing some excellent shots. We just got to wait and see whether it carried to Hussey. But it was travelling. He went for it, Virendra Sehwag. Gave it that vicious cut. Yep, he's put it down. Now that's not good. That was the wicket they wanted. It was straight to Hussey and he couldn't latch on.
tucking it away there, very fine. More runs, more important runs here from Murali Vijay.
Oh, that kept very low indeed. Very well played in the end by Vijay. Down the leg side, but she's got to get that on the stumps. If he can target the stumps, then it would be a difficult delivery to play, because it's coming off a shorter length. Some balls stay up and some are not getting that kind of bounce as expected, so that's the problem. This is a good angle that he's bowling to Vijay with, but he goes over the wicket for Sehwag. I wonder why wouldn't he want to try cramping Sehwag from round the wicket as well? Just check it out. But I suppose he almost had him from over the wicket.
Yeah, he's a very attacking offside player, but does tend to give opportunities in the deep, into gully, and I guess Johnson wants to maintain that angle, give him the opportunity to score some runs, but also to take his wicket. Quick single, but home easily, and that's the end of the over. 13 for 0.
Split that well, he split that fine, and he's running away for 4. That man in the deep is just too square at the moment. 2 boundaries to the left of him, this time to Sehwag.
Lovely shot there from Virender Sehwag as he moves on to 10 runs. Lovely balance, lovely timing. Not a bad ball there from Hilfenhaus.
Oh, has he got him? Yes, he has. That is a splendid delivery. To the relief of Michael Hussey, Virender Sehwag has just edged one to the keeper. No slips in possession, but a fantastic delivery.
Yes, as we see, just across the seam, just getting a little bit more bounce, and on this occasion, Virender Sehwag just angling the bat. Dangerous shot, and Tim Payne moves lovely to his right, takes a great catch. Mike Hussey, very relieved. Australia back in this match. And there goes Virender Sehwag for 7. A big dangerous wicket there for the Australians. And that's exactly what they would have liked. 17 for 1.
I tell you, it keeps getting more and more interesting with every passing over this test match. And Chiteshwar Pujara has been promoted to 3. You would expect Rahul Dravid to walk in. But here is the debutant, Chiteshwar Pujara. Got one that kept...
Off the edge, it'll be 4 more. 78 for 1.
Well, Tim Payne can't do much about that. That ball was wide off him. This is what India have to watch out for, the ball keeping low. Getting the toe end of the bat well away from the wicket keeper.
Slashed hard off the edge, doesn't matter, it's a boundary. 88 for 1.
Well, there is no slip in position. I do believe that those 2 short mid-wicket fielders are a bit of a waste. I think they need one in that catching position. A wideish second slip. If the second slip had been in position, then George would have had another wicket in Test cricket.
Big uphill, and up goes the finger. Billy Barron was giving it a long thought, and finally up went the finger, and Murali Vijay's got to go.
Well, did he miss a straight one? Looks to me as if he missed a straight delivery. And he was plumb in front. There's very little movement of the back foot when Murali Vijay plays. There it is, just a little bit of the movement. And yes, I think so. I think he was deceived by that. He would have lost his middle and off stump. So the crooked finger goes up. India have lost their second wicket. 89 for 2.
89 for 2. Sachin Tendulkar walks out to the centre. (14,187 runs) and he's still going strong. 49 hundreds. Solid in defence. Sachin makes the contribution. I think Pujara will benefit quite a bit by learning. Another look at the wicket from Shane Watson, getting Murli Vijay, hitting him on the back leg. I think it'll hit the off stump. Took his time, Billy Bowden.
Not a great pace so far, just low 130s.
Okay, that's 4. He's just given direction to it. Played it a little away from the body. Takes him off the mark with that boundary. I think what works in their favour is there are no slips, so they're encouraged to do this. But he had that really under control.
Simon Kadich very animated there. The Australians clinging to every hope, any opportunity. Just slipping past the gully there, and Tendulkar, superb timing. But the Australians just would have felt they would have been in for a chance just for a moment there. Dot ball to finish, 99 for 2.
They run an extra. Just a bit of confusion in the ranks there. 100 comes up for India.
Bit of a shake of the head there by Ricky Ponting. Hussey actually going to throw it to the keeper, and the keeper was applauding. So just getting their wires crossed there. A little smile for Mike Hussey. I'm sure the Indians will be very appreciative of an extra run.
Well, that may be in the middle, and it may go away for 4. Perfectly bisecting the two fielders in the deep at fine leg and square leg.
Great shot from Pujara there, picking the gap nicely, just flicking the wrists. Great timing as it beats both the Australian fielders.
Yep, he's taken that option once again. Didn't quite get a hold of it, but he's going to get his 50. Another boundary for Cheteshwar Pujara. 52, a 50 on debut for Pujara.
Pujara enjoying the experience here, enjoying the challenge. As he pulls another one away for 4 for his 50.
Very, very good. Opening the face of the bat at the last moment to hit it wide of that fielder at deep cover.
He's bounded. That's gone right through his defence. That's a very good delivery. Just seemed to drift a bit and end a superb innings here from Cheteshwar Pujara. And really, it's come against the run of play, but Australia needed this badly.
They certainly did, because he was taking the game away from the Australians. Now, is there another twist in the tail over here? This ball is straightened up. And that's what I was saying. Bowl it on the length. Bowl it fuller. Let the ball do its bit. This one was the floater, the straight through. Cheteshwar Pujara, what an innings. He's played very, very well. He's out for 72, 146 for 3.
Rahul Dravid has come out to the middle. Batting at number 5 today. Tons of experience. Can he be there at the end to finish things off for India here? Still 61 needed. Australia getting some breathing space by taking that wicket off Cheteshwar Pujara. Now is a good time really to tighten the screws.
Well, with Rahul Dravid coming into bat because Cheteshwar Pujara has just fallen to a very good delivery from Nathan Horrocks. Held its line. He played for the turn and knocking back the off stump. He needed that, Nathan Horrocks. Pujara missing out on 100. Out for 72. He knows it.
The return. And Rahul Dravid taking the risk, will get a boundary.
Just too wide from Horrocks. There is a bit of turn there, but the Indians are very good on being able to play delicate late cuts.
Up and over. Getting underneath the ball. And it's gone the distance. 6 for Tendulkar. India need another 30.
Sachin Tendulkar taking the opportunity to take Nathan Horrocks' half volley over mid-wicket. And that is a monstrous blow from the little master, right in the meat of the bat.
And again, you can't help but admire this man. Cricket delivery first up, he was beaten, and then a couple of sixes.
Sachin Tendulkar taking a liking to Nathan Horrocks right now. 2 sixes in 2 balls.
They've loved it. It's been a terrific contest. Mohali, and now here, India just pulling away from Australia. Late on day 5. Beautifully done. There's no stopping that. 4 more for Tendulkar. 50 of the partnership also comes up with that boundary.
A third consecutive 50 partnership for the Indians. The first between Vijay and Pujara. Pujara and Tendulkar, the second one, and now Tendulkar and Dravid, the 2 most experienced players in the Indian team. Playing it very late, opening the face of the bat. Tendulkar.
He's swept that square. He's found the gap once again. Consecutive boundaries and another 50 for Sachin Tendulkar.
What a player. That is the selection committee there, the Indian selection committee, but that is the Indian dressing room. Look at that, all delighted. Another half century for the master. Coming in style too. Sweeping with the turn from just outside the off stump. 2 consecutive boundaries.
He's got that fine. Is he going to come back for the second? He is. Tendulkar has the winning runs. India win the test match. A famous win. Tendulkar is overjoyed. It's a huge victory. 2-0 in the series. The Border Gavaskar Trophy, well, anyway, was theirs, but now emphatically in India's favour. And the first win in Bangalore in 15 years.
Wonderful win, hugs and embraces in the Indian dressing room, and congratulations out on the field. The Australians have fought well. They made India fight for every run. But for the fact that young Pujara played so well, and along with Vijay steadied the ship at the start, and then the master, he couldn't be left out of the party. Ricky Ponting congratulating him warmly. Look at that. That's so good to see.
There it is. India 207 for 3, win by 7 wickets. 53 not out. Tendulkar, Dravid 21. But some fabulous performances there. The start was important. Sehwag went early. Vijay there, along with Pujara, that really wonderful partnership of theirs. And they are the partnership. 72 between Vijay and Pujara. Pujara standout performance on debut in the second innings. He's got a 70-odd. Tendulkar and Pujara putting on 57, and then 61 undefeated was Dravid and Tendulkar. They made it look very easy. It was hard work for the bowlers. 1 for 27. Hilfenhaus has done himself proud. He's bowled well throughout the series. None for 42. Johnson, he had a whole lot of wickets in Mohali, struggled here. 1 for 76. Horrocks was disappointing. He was expected to do a lot more on day 5. None for 29 was George. He's impressed everybody in his first test match. And of course, Watson, always performing, always in the game, 1 for 20. So there it is, the summary of this match. Australia batted first, won a good toss, 478. They scored. North with 128. Harbhajan with 4 for 148. India in response were under pressure, but Tendulkar, fantastic 214, got them to a lead of 17. Johnson getting 3. Australia in response, they had to make things happen, didn't work out for them. 223. Ponting with another 70 in the match. And then India romping home with 7 wickets to spare, 207, with Pujara on 72.
This has been a Fox Sports presentation.